YouTube, welcome in to the godly A Space and Time for You version 5.7 special program. Please say hello to the gorgeous, absolutely magnificent Twitch chat above my head. And Twitch chat, say hello to YouTube. YouTube, I'm thinking of starting to dabble into multi-streaming to YouTube as well as Twitch. Let me know in the comments if you'd like that. Don't know if it'll be all the time, but let me know. I'm excited for this live stream. Obviously, it's a Dane Sleeve patch. Always exciting. People are suspecting that this up here, which you'll see when it kind of goes away, is actually the sustainer of Heavenly Principles' hair. And then people are rightfully saying, Lumine looks angry, which I agree with. Yeah, and Ether's like, yo, what the? I didn't know she could look like that. Also, the location that they are in, where Lumine is in the sky, if you go to if you go to freaking Natlan and look up in the sky, that's where the moon fragments are, behind where Mawika One Punch Man saw. Doomsday. Oh Jesus! Wait! Oh my God! What? Luma Fate baby! Wait, finally.
アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。まるでナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。宇宙船スリープポット？まさかお前がステイハンタに来た時に乗ってた宇宙船のことか？
この数ヶ月の間で42の星が消えた。何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っているのだ。
災いはいつか必ず訪れる。みんなもそう言ってるわ。
彼女の存在を無視し続けたら、いつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。
すぐそこにいるじゃない。
お前の魂は欠けていて、傷口にはアビスに侵食された跡が見られる。アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が代わりに調べるしかない。
Bro, the music. I gotta shut it down.
この手に。
Oh my God. Was that Alex? Oh damn. Bruh.
はじめまして。私はダリア。
Okay, Dahlia, not to be rude, but
風神バルバトスの伝道師です。
Okay, I do want to know what Dahlia does, but going from Skirk to this is crazy, dude. Jesus.
面白くなってきた。風神様のお告げです。
Kind of underwhelming. That's okay though. Who is this? Who is this Venom? Sutalogi?
お前は私の師匠。
Oh my God, it is!
スルトロッチを知っているのだろう。
戦線は総崩れだ。
真っ向の剣ダインスレイブ。
Oh my God, dude.
お前の望んだことか。
お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。
Who are you?
今回は何としても止めてみせる。
よくやったスカーク。今回も生き残れたか。
That's got to be part of her. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Oh Jesus!
お前が鈍性のクジラの剣能を持っている。
Is that Sutalogi?
経緯などとうの昔に消え去った。貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに気づいた時にな。
500年前にお兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。
いずれ本物の宇宙に帰るだろう。
旅の終点で。
Was that Dane fighting? Like fighting? Like in-game fighting? Wait, am I going insane? Did I totally misread that? Was that somebody else? Was that Dane Sleeve in-game fighting? Wait, bro, I am dead ass so confused right now. What just happened? That didn't look like cutscene stuff. That looked like Dane in-game fighting. What? And that was Alice's voice earlier as well. We got to rewatch this afterwards. Oh my God. Bro, that started off so sinister as well with Lumine and the fire. And the Luma Fate. What? Oh my God. This is going to be a lit patch, dude. Holy. Also, good point. I don't think I saw Paimon once. Maybe we're going to go to sleep again. And Paimon's just not going to be there. Oh my god, dude. Holy. You heard, Paimon?
Hello, travelers.
Hey.
Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program.
Hopefully the volume wasn't too
I am Aileen
blasting.
Wyvern, the voice of Dahlia, and hosting with me today we have...
Hey everyone, I'm Kat Pratano, rhymes with
Hell
Kat Pratano,
yeah, dude.
the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
And I'm Katiana Sarkissian, the voice of the Pyro Archon herself, Malwika.
Base, dude.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems absolutely
Bro,
stacked.
Kat Pratano's
We're
so
getting
funny
the
on
next
Twitter, dude.
installment of the Twins quest in this version.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys. Yeah.
Long awaited.
I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
Her first appearance left quite the impression,
The
didn't
foul.
it? So mysterious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that interaction left us all with far more questions than answers.
Yeah,
What
I
is this
mean,
question
she
mark
did
here?
give us a few clues about herself, though. Remember? In the Primordial Sea at the end of the Fontaine Archon
Yeah, where she
quest?
yoinked child.
Right. Something about the remains of a descender, the foul, the visionary. I feel like I still don't know what any of it means, though.
I mean, that's fair. So far, all we know about her past is that she trained under the foul Sertology.
Yeah.
So, Sertology isn't just some ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsliff revealed that Sertology is one of the 5 sinners of Conria and someone who possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under someone like that. No walk in the park, let me
That is
tell
kind of
ya.
crazy.
Well, maybe that explains how aloof and indifferent Skirk seems to be. Seriously, though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost
Dahlia's VA
otherworldly.
Irish?
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice, right? Right?
Oh,
But I mean,
yeah?
you know, the important thing is, this time we should be able to get some answers, right?
Oh, I
Sick.
hope so. Yes, please.
Let's frickin' go, dude. Crystalina chapter.
Okay, then be sure to check out her story quest where the Traveler and Skirk's paths will cross once
the
again.
redesign is 10 out of 10,
Travelers will have
dude.
the
I'm
chance
sorry.
to uncover new clues about her
So much
past
better.
and the world of Tavad as a whole, so don't miss out.
Ah, so Liyue is where we run into Skirk this time.
Mhm.
Oh.
Wow. It's kind of weird seeing her out and about like this, isn't it? In such a normal location.
Right?
Okay, that is genuinely weird.
Wait, hold on a second.
Is she playing guitar?
Is Skirk playing an instrument?
I love her.
I mean, in my mind, she's like this, ice queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
Oh my god, I love
There's
her.
almost a sadness there.
Oh, yeah. It seems like that instrument means a lot to her.
Oh, you don't even know. It sure does. As for why she
What
chooses
do we-
to play it alone in a place like this, well, that's something travelers can
We got better
uncover for
AirPods?
themselves. What I can reveal is, after encountering a mysterious power in this quest, the traveler starts having strange nightmares, and it seems like
Great.
Skirk is the only one who can help. Which means the only way to resolve the situation
Bro, I
is
thought we were
for
fighting
the two to
Paimon.
work together.
Okay, Slay, so we're teaming up with Skirk, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, but am I the only one who's a little intimidated?
What? Intimidated by Skirk?
Just a little.
She's only a mysterious sword master with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone-cold exterior.
Pretty hot, too.
Seriously though, with their ability to wield various elements and their abyssal purification powers, I think the Traveler can hold their own.
I thought they were talking about
It'll be
Skirk
fine,
then.
No problem.
Yeah.
Christ.
Okay, well, now I'm curious how she got that strong. I mean, okay, she reined in her master's pet, the all-devouring narwhal,
Yup.
like
Yep.
it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've only seen a fraction of what she can do.
True, and just like the truth about her past, that's a question travelers will need to answer for themselves in games. So
I'm down.
Get ready to play. But considering Skirk and the Traveler will need to fight side by side, let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
Dude, that animation looked insanely good. Narwhal theme. Banger theme, dude.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
Bro, does she wield a freaking twin blade? Oh my god, and then dual wield. I said dual wield. I said stand. Does she have a stance change? Was I right? Like Tartalia? so sick. Bro, does she actually have a stance change?
As Child's master and someone capable of training in the Abyss, Skirk's combat skills are truly something special. First,
Twin Blade
it's
looks
worth
so
pointing out,
sick.
Skirk doesn't use a vision. Her powers come from the Abyss.
Of course.
But in the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature. And in addition, Skirk's attacks do not rely on elemental energy. She uses a special kind of energy known as Serpent Subtlety instead. And when you tap her elemental skill, Skirk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state, signaled by her change in outfit, which is very cute, might I add. While in this state, Skirk's normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be overridden. This state also increases her resistance to interruption and attack AoE. And when cryo-related reactions are triggered, multiple void rifts will appear on the field.
That's so fucking cool.
Skirk can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw, heck yeah. So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, holding her elemental skill is another option. When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battlefield. Once she has enough energy, she can unleash her elemental burst to deal consecutive slashes of AoE damage.
I see. So she's a unit you can keep on the field for a long time, or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Oh my god, she does have a whale tail.
Pairing her with Hydro and Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And if your team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be increased by 1.
Whoa, so she like enhances her party members' skills too.
I don't like those restrictive ass passives, but it is what it is, I guess.
Tartaglia had a great teacher.
Oh, he sure did.
And I love the look of her camouflaged abyssal powers.
Right.
The special effects are incredible.
Right. And when she enters her
cryo, basically. She's not, but she
state,
is.
Her outfit changes too. Okay, slay. It looks a lot more suited for battle, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. So it seems like travelers can approach combat in 2 ways then. You can use her special combat state to dish out damage with cryo-infused attacks.
Well, I'm glad I accidentally got a Scorpia then.
Void rifts with her special elemental burst. Or
why is that restrictive? Child has Zatsu's point 1. Oh, so for Child's passive, it only works in teams comprised of 1 or 2 elements?
Energy to unleash powerful slashes with her normal elemental burst.
Yeah, both seem really, really useful. And since Cryo and Hydro characters enhance Skirk's skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities.
It's like the Nilu stuff, dude. I don't like restrictive characters that restricted to certain elements
Dahlia?
for passes.
He's a Hydro character,
it's
right?
not as bad, but
Sounds
still.
like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Oh, I think you're onto something here. We got to know him a bit during the Mondstadt interlude. He's so refined, but also kind of mischievous at the same time. One thing we haven't seen, though, is what he can do in combat.
True.
Wanna give us a scoop, Aileen?
You got it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go.
Let's see. What do you do? I really didn't get much from the previous one. So Catalyst?
This should be fun!
Hydro Catalyst. Okay.
The Sand Animal Archive!
Wait. Sword user? Wait, sword or fucking Catalyst? What is going on? Put the book down. Okay, so sword user.
Okay, so Dahlia is a Hydro sword user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh, it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and for a certain period of time, after unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions. So when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of benison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to increase their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And
He's
after unlocking
Skirk,
a specific talent, Dahlia can also boost the attack speed of the on-field character, allowing them dish out damage even faster.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
So he can help us attack without interruption and increase our attack speed? Sounds like a huge help.
And with his elemental
would you do the
skill,
shield to the freeze
Dahlia
team?
summons Sacramental Shower
Apply the
and
Hydro.
places it in a designated location. His summon has different effects depending
I
on
assume
who
it
comes
would.
into contact with it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE hydro damage to surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower will propel them high into the air, allowing them to evade enemy attacks while gaining an aerial advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's
Actually
like
pretty
really
cool.
reliable in combat, even though he seems kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Yes, he definitely does. He has his little mischievous thing going on. I still remember all his teasing towards Venti during the Mondstadt intro.
I kind of like it.
But at the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
True.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right?
Cute.
But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the Herald of Barbados. Oh, one more thing about his abilities. When
Move
Dahlia
faster.
is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Oh.
Hey, all the better
Fair.
to spread the word of Barbados. Praise Barbados, right? Is that how that works? Well, anyway, it's obvious he really cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Honestly,
he definitely does. Besides,
not as disappointing
his
as I
mischievous nature
expected. He
keeps
actually seems
things
pretty
a little
cool.
bit interesting, don't
Actually
you
seems
think?
pretty cool.
It's one of my favorite things about him.
Aww. Well, now that we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Can do. Let's jump right
Let's
into
see
the
the
event
banners,
wishes. In the first half of version 5.7,
Oh,
we'll have
dude,
event
they
wishes
know what they're
for
doing. Yo,
Skirk
she's
and
back
Shenhe.
already, dude.
Dahlia
Crazy.
will also enjoy a drop rate boost
Wow.
on the first half banners.
Okay, good
Plus,
banners.
the new
Holy fuck.
5-star sword, Azure Light, will be featured on the weapon banner.
Christ.
Yes! And in the second half of version 5.7, we'll have returning event wishes from Mawika and Emily.
Yippee!
Okay,
Pretty
good
fire.
banners, dude.
All right,
Jesus.
that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the story content travelers can look forward to
Wow.
in the new version.
Ooh, okay. This
All right.
is the big one.
Yeah.
Let's take a
Okay,
look.
let's set the scene. During their travels, the traveler comes across evidence that seems to suggest their sibling was in Natlan.
Oh, wait up. I see Dainsleif. As we all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
Uh-huh.
Yup, very true.
Oh, I love Dainsleif. From this image, it looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and there's some kind of rift that connects to the abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces, but they can still sense each other's presence.
Don't read that
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely
Karma.
some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Oh, yeah.
Although, we don't know what our sibling has been up to since then. Kari Bear did tell us that the Loom of Fate has been completed. Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is.
Or what it even
or what's
does
needed to activate
fully.
it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Yep.
Maybe.
It seems like all parties are converging in one place, Natlan. So maybe that's where we can get some answers.
Before
And I know
Nord
one
Cry.
thing travelers will encounter in Natlan. A young woman dressed in peculiar clothing, hiding out in a cave.
It's not just her clothing that's special, though.
Her
Look at her
eyes.
eyes.
Cameron. What?
Wait, is she...
What?
The plot, it thickens.
Yeah.
Well, if the Abyss Order is out in full force in Natlan, it must mean there's been a new development in our siblings' grand plan.
Yup, and the Pyro Archon and our other friends from Natlan are on high alert. But the people of Natlan want a war against the Abyss itself. There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natlan unchecked.
Well, if
I don't know
an
if they were in
altercation with
Tevax,
the
guys.
Abyss Order
Were
is in
they?
the
They didn't look
cards,
it to me.
I know
Maybe.
who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course.
Mr. Dainsleif, let's go, gamers. Oh
I mean,
my
I
god,
can see
dude.
it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army
Look at
and
that
rushing
bulge. Sorry.
straight into action.
We actually will get to see it this time because our old friend Dainsleif is going to help us defeat their ranks in a manner we've never seen before.
Okay. This is not a drill, everyone. We finally get to see him in action.
He's fleur-de-licing.
Bow, bow, bow.
He's kind
As
of
the
there.
Traveler and Dainsleif venture deep into Abyss Order territory, we'll get to see his special abilities firsthand.
Oh, sounds like there's going to be a lot of obstacles between us and finding out the deal with our sibling.
Brother.
But we faced the Abyss Order before.
He's gonna be Pyro.
I have no doubt Travelers will come out on top.
Oh yeah.
I guess, but the other question is, can we stop whatever our sibling is
Bro,
planning?
Min's about to be
What
using
are
that
their
Dainsleif
true
skill
goals?
and try to
What is their plan
bend
mean
over in
for
front of
Teyvat?
him as
This
MC.
quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest to find our sibling.
Yes. It seems like it's not as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to.
Dude, I'm so
Alright.
fucking hyped. Oh
I
my
think
god.
this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need a sec to
Second
digest
break.
all that information.
Oh, that is
Sounds
crazy,
good.
dude. Jesus.
Take a look at the second redemption code, Travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
Brother. Bro, I guarantee you Dean's gonna be Pyro, though. That looked like blue Pyro, blue fire. And if Skirk is masking her fucking abyssal energy as Cryo, he's probably gonna do the same, but with Pyro, right? Would make sense. Bro, does that mean... Oh my god, we might get Dane in frickin'... Probably not Cryo. Probably the Camera chapter, to be fair. He might be one of the last playables that we actually get. Oh my god, so sick, though. Okay, honestly, surpassed my expectations in terms of the main quest so far, based on what it looks like. But no Sustainer. Maybe that'll be the surprise. I don't think Sustainer's gonna happen, guys. I think that was fucking heavy copium. But it'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool. Yeah, the spaceship that dropped the siblings off in Teyvat as well. Bro, can we fucking talk about that for a second? What do you mean? Oh my god. Does the spaceship look like a train? By any chance? How did our wind glider get there? On the Star Rail fucking Express, you know? Crazy, dude.
All
What is
right,
this?
welcome back, travelers. Now that we've introduced the new characters and quests, it's time to jump into the
Free
version
Sethos.
5.7 events.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Studenta, welcome in.
First up on the docket is an event that takes us back to Sumeru,
Yo,
where the
Suspedo, thank you for the
Academia has
follow.
developed a simulated adventure game.
Ooh.
Travelers will need to select various companion pieces to form teams and enhance their skills as they face off against various opponents
Why does it
in a
look like
board
chess
game style
pieces?
environment.
Yeah,
Wait.
and it's kind of like a choose your own adventure. You can go the rainforest route.
What does it
or
look like
the
Paimon's
desert
looking
route.
at Anosis?
Each path has its own story and level of difficulty. And at the end of each adventure, travelers will face formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so
What is this?
how do we make
Oh.
sure we're ready?
Well,
TFT?
travelers can enhance the strength of their pieces in several ways.
Oh, the other version of
Besides
this was kind of
enhancing the
fun.
pieces themselves, travelers might notice that the pieces are divided into species. Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the same species, and you can trigger unique species features. The higher the feature
This was
level,
pretty fun
the
before.
stronger your pieces become.
Yeah.
It was a bit different to this, but
I'm thinking
hopefully they don't demolish
an
it.
all-Saurian team could be cool. Oh, and it looks like you can also assign equipment to your
Oh my
pieces to make them
God.
stronger.
Yeah, that's right. And random events and encounters will occur during the adventure, which travelers can resolve to earn helpful rewards.
It's actually
like
just TFT.
extra adventure coins, which travelers can use in the shop to purchase pieces to improve their lineup. Travelers can also open chests to get all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route will allow you to unlock secret techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
Sweet.
Ooh. Of course, certain encounters can also derail your plans.
Oh, yeah?
Ah, so there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so I
symbol
think
looks so
travelers
sick,
will
dude,
have
the
a lot of fun
Darshan.
dealing with the unexpected in this event.
It's a real test of tactical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's more to this event than just the battle stages.
Oh.
Travelers can also participate in research stages
Candy
that involve
Crush!
guiding
Wait, what the fuck is
Paimon
this?
to harvest fruit. Complete these stages to increase your speculation level and unlock additional buffs for
Oh,
your team.
interesting.
So we actually get
It's
to
not
put
Candy Crush.
Paimon to work.
Finally.
Yup, and
Right.
of course, completing this event will reward travelers
Long
with
as you don't
all
speak, I'm
sorts of
good.
goodies, including Primo Gems and the chance to invite Sethos to their parties.
Oh.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right. in this next event, an old friend and genius inventor from Fontaine is back and better than ever with a new and improved turret.
Let me guess, he needs us to clear out monsters in an abandoned ruin again?
Yeah, that's right. But this time, travelers will face more formidable enemies than just slimes.
Whoa, that Somatrol can give shields to its allies.
Yeah, but don't worry.
What is this?
With this new and improved turret, we can use several new kinds of cannonballs to help clear out our opponents.
Oh, nice.
For example, grape shots split into smaller bullets.
This is pretty fun, actually. I'm down for this.
Good for taking out multiple
I'm down for this.
enemies
This just
at
seems
once.
like mindless
And
fun.
directed piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target enemies hiding in the corner.
Fuck it. Yeah, this just seems
Sounds like the
fun,
type
dude.
of
I'm
event
down
where
for
you
this.
can really just let loose and relieve some stress.
Oh, definitely. But strategic ammunition choices will help you clear out the battlefield even faster.
So far, we've introduced events you have to tackle solo, but this next event gives travelers the chance to work as a team. In reminiscent regimen Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle challenges made up of 3 stages, each with unique objectives.
Ooh, it'll be cool seeing what characters everyone chooses. Could make for some interesting team comps.
Well, there's a theme associated with each challenge, so your best bet is to choose a character whose skills are suited to the objective. But of course, every character
had this
has their
before.
strengths. Each stage also
Hopefully
has
this is
smaller
more fun this time.
objectives
I
that
found
require
this really
teams to
boring
work
last time.
together and combine their skills. Completing these submissions can grant buffs to your own entire team.
Nice.
And in
Maybe it was
addition,
just me,
at
though.
the beginning of each
A
challenge,
lot of people really
your
like
team
this
will be
one.
assigned random regiments to complete. Once you make it through the final stage, your team will receive additional Frenzy stars based on your regiment completion status.
Yep, and remember, regiments benefit the entire team. It doesn't matter who completes
This time
them.
it's called. It was called
so,
last time too.
Not saying I need to do this or anything, but in theory, you could kind of coast to the finish line if you needed to.
Yeah.
You could.
Okay.
In theory.
Yeah.
But
You could
I
last
think
time.
all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about how you work together. That's the joy
Alright,
of
this
co-op.
was fine. This was
I
just
feel
gonna be a
like
free
co-op
primo
is
farm.
its own kind of motivation too. No one wants to let the team down.
For sure. And this time, teamwork is more important than ever. Because in this iteration of the event, dire difficulty is even more challenging.
Okay.
Ooh, that means
Maybe it'll
whether
actually be
it
hard
comes
this
to
time.
character selection or combat strategy, coordination is more important than ever.
Good luck, travelers. Should be
Sweet.
a fun one.
Give it a try.
All right.
Yeah, it'll probably just be
now
higher HP.
I'm very excited to announce a new permanent event called Stygian Onslaught.
Ooh.
In this event, travelers will be able to farm artifacts more freely and efficiently, as well as obtain artifact customization items for free.
Wait, what?
For free.
A new permanent event. Okay,
Explain
we
what the
need
fuck any of that
details
means.
now.
What?
All right. Each update will feature a challenge that is split into 3 phases, each featuring unique mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to choose from.
Ooh.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with primo gems, artifacts, and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
Okay, so you said we'll be able to farm artifacts more freely? What does that mean exactly?
It means the artifact drops aren't set in stone, and you can switch where they come from. For the first 10 days after the event begins, the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage. And before the stage begins,
Even
travelers will
fragile?
get to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right. So
Oh, what?
travelers can also tackle the stages in co-op, right? So you can still farm with friends.
Yes, and you'll be rewarded with additional
can co-op
artifacts
it?
every time you consume a certain amount of
Oh,
resin.
dude.
Okay, the amount of hours I'm about to pour into this thing. Lock me in and throw away the key, honestly.
Oh, this is nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh my god, you make it sound like you're in prison. Anyway, you also mentioned something about targeted artifact enhancement, Katya.
Yeah, what does that
What's
mean?
about?
Just level up
Right.
materials?
So version 5.7
Yeah, level
is
up material.
introducing a
Wait,
new artifact-related
what is that?
item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Ooh. What is it?
Yeah.
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out kind of less than ideal.
Reset?
Yeah.
So this item is designed to help with that. So, Artifact 101, right? We all know
Please.
every
Oh my
4
God,
levels, a
please.
random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20.
Like,
but it
5
doesn't
rolls
always
at a
turn out the
HP.
way you want.
Yeah.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
Yo, wait,
What?
really?
Yeah. Before each reroll, you get to specify the types of substats you want to prioritize. After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat configuration or accept the new one.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed this.
Yeah, really powerful, right? Starting in 5.7,
That's so
travelers who
good.
participate in the new permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free. And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature 1 each.
Oh.
No.
Plus, during version 5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly from their in-game mailbox after logging into Genshin Impact.
Yes.
Okay, let's just pause to take that in for a sec. Oh, but I do have a question. So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by completing it solo.
No.
But what if that level of difficulty is a bit much for some people?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah,
That's kinda
well,
dog shit.
don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers in Tevat will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty.
Okay.
Characters used to complete those battles become exalted ones.
Okay.
Then,
So you can
when
use their
attempting a
characters.
level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Oh, cool. So
Sick. Okay,
travelers
that's fine.
can help each other even outside of co-op. I like that, and I need that. Wait, hold on.
Wait, but then
you
what's the point of the
mentioned an
co-op?
even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah, well,
Wait.
clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty. Level 6.
Oh.
Dire difficulty.
Oh no.
Wait.
Once you reach level 6,
Records.
it's dire
Leaderboards.
straits. There are no companions to turn to for comfort. No promise of primo gems to drive you forward.
What?
Just formidable enemies
Hold on.
and an
Endgame
unrelenting
with no
desire
primos
to
as reward.
prove
I
yourself.
thought people wouldn't want that. I thought people wouldn't want a hard endgame for no
definitely
reward.
sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't get anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
What? I
Give us a
can't
name
wait.
card. Name card. Something
All right.
cool.
That's it for Stygian Onslaught. Just a reminder, the
That's pretty
outbreak
sick,
period
dude.
begins the second Wednesday after a version update, or 8 days into the new
Bro,
version.
what
So
turned
don't
the
forget to
brain
gather your
cells
friends
going for
and
this
get
patch?
farming when the time comes. All right, time to lock in. Travelers might also be excited to hear that the next installment of the Traveler's Tales is coming in version 5.7.
Okay,
Sick.
Slay. Last time was so much fun. We got to reunite with so many old friends and make a lot of great new memories.
Yeah, why don't we take a look at some of the encounters in store for us this time around?
Yes.
Kaya.
Whoa, hang on a
And
sec.
Thomas back in
Thomas back in
Mondstadt.
Mondstadt? And he's drinking with Kaya at
He's
the Angel's
home.
Share?
Huh. I never thought about it before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies.
Oh my god.
I love
my
him.
god, so
Looks
cute.
like he's got quite the posse around him.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to know what they're talking about.
Gifts.
And it looks like Dory's in Inazuma. Is she trying to sell something to Sayu?
Oh, of course.
Oh no, someone save Sayu. She's too innocent for Dory's schemes.
I'm playing that one in JP.
Honestly, though, a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere, and I
have
wouldn't be
to.
surprised. I bet we even run into her and not cry at some point.
Ooh, I wonder how many other friends will show up this
Why would
time.
you say that?
From what I've heard, it's quite a few. So keep a lookout while exploring the open world, travelers.
Ooh.
Being able to run
Interesting.
into characters in the open world is such a nice addition. I wish it was part of every version.
Right?
But
I know.
what if she gets
It
lost in
really
the
makes
snow?
the open world feel more
You'll ever
alive
seen those
and
videos of like when they
interactive.
throw the dog in the snow and it
luckily
just
the devs
disappears?
feel the
That'd be
same way.
Dory,
The
dude.
devs have said that making Traveler's Tales a permanent event is in the works. So travelers can
Ooh,
look forward
nice.
to that sometime in the future.
It is in the works for permanent. Nice, that's good.
Finally, Finally, Overflowing Abundance is returning at the end of version 5.7.
Always
Travelers can look forward to double the talent and weapon ascension material drops. So you don't miss out.
Is this just a permanent thing now? You can just use transient resonance stuff?
Envisaged Echoes challenges
without
will be
having to
added in version
convert it?
5.7.
Oh, for the Raiden
kinda
Shogun in
huge.
Shenhe.
Oh, Shenhe's Echo is so cool.
That's pretty
I see
cute.
sigils and pops of red in there. Okay, girl.
That is
very
pretty cute.
fitting.
And the Raiden Shoguns like
Whoa,
petals
that one's
floating in the
sick,
wind.
dude.
The purple matches so well.
So pretty.
Oh, that is
Yep.
very cool.
So if you want to claim them, make sure your characters are ready. Travelers can also look forward to some Genius Invocation
Let's go,
TCG updates,
TCG.
including new character and action cards. You can now add Malika and Seat Lolly and Chaska to your decks.
Nice.
Don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans. All right, that brings us to the system
okay.
optimizations that travelers can look forward to in the new version.
First up is an improved resource management feature for mobile players.
What is Adventurer Handbook
Simply
optimizations?
put,
More levels,
it's a
please?
practical update designed to reduce the package size of the mobile version.
Dude, nice. I feel like our phones will thank us.
Say something about events.
After the 5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up
For PC as
notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource
This should be a thing for
plans.
PC too, and we should be able to
Under the basic plan,
download it.
the system will retain the
Temporary events
necessary
as permanent
resources
shit.
for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some Archon quests, story quests, and hangout events.
Okay, so that means clearing out some old quest resources to save storage space, right?
Yep.
But what about players whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming experience. And when you need to start an Archon quest, story quest, or hangout event that isn't enabled, the system will download the required resources
Amazing.
as needed.
That's great.
Oh, slay.
Yup. So travelers who haven't
Now let us
updated the
do that
mobile
for
version in a
events,
long
dude.
time might be able to free up quite a bit of storage
it's
space with this
doable.
optimization.
Just do
I
it.
need that.
And it sounds like a great option for cross-platform players who maybe rely on mobile more for the small stuff.
Yeah,
But you
of
know how to
course,
do
if
the
you don't
thing that
have storage
everybody's asking
concerns,
for.
nothing has to change. You can just choose to keep all game resources instead. And
Now
this
it's
setting
doable.
can be
Brother, it's
changed
always
at
been doable.
any
This
time
was the
in
thing in
pylon
Honkai Impact
menu,
3rd for crying
where
out
you
loud.
can choose for completed quest resources to be automatically cleared in future version updates, or for all game resources to be updated as normal.
Oh, okay.
This should also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yup. For
Sure.
further details, be sure to check out the developers' discussion as well as future announcements across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Okay.
And you will now be able to directly use Fragile Resin to claim rewards from Leyline Blossoms and common
But there's so many
challenge
events, though.
domains,
Just the
like
story
artifact
important
and
ones for now
talent
will be
material
fine.
domains. This also applies
For
to
example,
the artifact
send me a
drops
fucking
in the new
Lanka.
permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
What I am.
Fragile resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops.
That's pretty
Should
great.
save a few trips to the crafting
This is
bench,
great.
that's for sure.
Also, the Adventurer Handbook will now have guide entries for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're
Bro,
not
everyone's
quite
so
sure how to
surprised that it's
crack.
triple.
And
Guys, you
the
get 60
icons will be
resin from
displayed
one.
in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive to navigate.
Cool.
All right, let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss. When moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
Amazing.
Oh, easy.
And you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing floor 12. If you're not
Perfect.
satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
Nice.
retry
Small
button
things
in
here and there really add
2025?
up over time.
Yeah, so hopefully these optimizations make for a better experience overall.
All right. Well, that was another long one,
Crazy.
you guys, but it's not over yet. A
What?
mystery guest left a message for us, so let's check it out along with
Wait.
the third redemption code.
Not quite. Not quite, please.
旅人の皆さんこんにちは、鈴木愛理です。
Hi.
今回ゲーム原神の皆さんと一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。私は、スカークというキャラクターのアニメショートテーマソングの、スターオデッセイという楽曲を歌わせていただいたんですが、この楽曲は全編英語で世界各国というか世界に
Wait.
こう届ける歌ということで、もうすべて英語の詩なので、私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての経験で
Are we gonna get an
とて
animated
もド
short?
キドキしたのですが、 こう皆さんと一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています。スカークの歴史を聞いてすごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきた
This headpiece is beautiful,
そんな
by the way.
強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら歌を歌いましたのでその気持ちが届くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと同時公開されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
When are we getting the animated short? What the hell now?
OMG! An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
So exciting.
So exciting. Well, you guys, that brings us to the end of our announcements for this version. That was a whirlwind.
It certainly was. So,
guys,
what are you all looking forward to the most?
The animated
For
short.
me, I have to say, although it's a little biased, I am clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But you know, I'm also really excited about the new permanent content like Stygian Onslaught.
Me too.
How about you guys?
I'm
It's
excited
kind
for the
of
story.
hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited for my girl Malwika in
course.
TCG, but like,
Is that the 9th of June?
I'm also really excited to see
3
Nebula,
days.
my fave, in
Easy.
the Traveler's Tales.
Yes. Well,
Wait.
I'm really excited for.
They didn't even talk about loadouts.
As well, I'm really excited for Skirk.
Who?
Wow, really?
I'm
also so
You
excited
didn't even talk
for
about it.
Dahlia, and like we've been waiting so long for these characters, and also Dane's Lip. I'm so excited, and that animated short. Oh my gosh! And
Guys.
also, of course, the lore girlies. We are eating so well.
Yes,
this patch.
we
I'm
are.
so excited for
Kat,
that
we
Twins
are.
Quest.
But
Yes.
guys,
I feel like it's clear from the last few patches that the story has really been amping up lately, and this version seems to be no exception.
Yeah,
Take my
right?
money.
I mean, pretty soon we'll be in our 5th year of adventuring, if you can believe it. It
show
feels
us
like
the
it was
fucking
just
loadouts,
yesterday.
Hoyo.
Crazy.
So it feels like we're really getting to see how a lot of elements that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
Mm-hmm. And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to see how the story unfolds from
All right, guys,
here.
I agree.
Right?
I'll forgive you if you
And
show
we
us the Not
hope
Cry teaser
travelers
right now.
have fun doing the same.
Plumage, thank you for the 1,000
okay,
biddies, Jesus.
So that's it for
I
the
just saw that.
Genshin Impact version
No, it's not.
5.7
No, it's not. Show us the Not Cry
special
teaser.
program. Thank you so
Pull it
much
out of
for
Dane's
tuning in,
asshole
everybody.
right now. Show us the Not Cry teaser.
Astra Abyssos travelers
Add extra applesauce.
and happy adventuring.
Thank you, guys. Show us
Can
the
I get
Not Cry.
5 big booms?
Boom, 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 boom. Not Cry teaser.
Oh, wait a second. It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share some interesting
Vodka,
news.
vodka. Yes! Okay, come on. Please be vodka. Show vodka. Please be a chibi. I'm kidding. Oh my god. The moon.
Nod Cry, an ever-changing landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frost Moon, living where the silver light shines.
Sick, dude. Okay. The
Others
lightkeepers.
carry the
Light
torch,
bearers.
fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the stolen Fae still yearn for the frosts of old, while the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in vain to seize the false firmament.
Oh, the
Then there are
toy!
the nights, draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a long and arduous mission. My friends, of course, shan't be outdone. They will no doubt bring a magical charm to this edge of the world. And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind. The story is about to begin.
I can't fucking believe it. Oh my god. Bro, I am so Oh, bro, this art kind of goes very, very cool as well. Jesus Christ. Brother! Oh my god, I actually can't believe it, dude. I actually cannot believe it. Bro, I'm so excited for Nod Cry. Y'all have no idea, dude. I gotta screenshot this real quick. Bro, I am so excited for Nod Cry. It is absolutely insane. It is absolutely insane. Jesus Christ. Dude, guys, Vodka is going to be a twink, though. Listen, I know I was foreshadowing the chibi thing. I have to be honest with y'all. He's going to be a twink. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see what he looks like? Even, bro, 100%. He's going to be a twink. I'm sorry. Guys, you can tell me to shut up. Y'all just saw what we all saw. Y'all just saw what all of us saw, dude. He's going to look like that. That's him marching through Not Cry right now. Blonde guy. He looks like a skinnier Japan, dude. Oh my god, he's going to be a twink. I can't believe it.